Hello, hiking and camping friends. It is I, Clayton Wilchowy here. I wanted to collect you all together so we can have a very serious conversation. A conversation about saws. So I do get out hiking quite a bit and backwoods camping. And a couple of years ago, I received a very beautiful gift in terms of a Swede saw. And it made me realize, like, if you bring a hatchet, axe, whatever kind of machete out in the woods, but a saw this is a king tool. This is a game changer when you can harvest wood with a saw, standing dead wood out there. It can help with both shelter and with fires. So I would put my backpack on and I would take the Swede saw and I would kind of tuck it around over top, wiggle it through my pack and then brace it. But I will tell you that, so I have a guard for the blade. I know it's getting a bit ravaged, so I don't have it on right now. I did also have to do a quick temporary replacement of a bolt here, and you see the one that fit was super long, snags on stuff. So Swede saw, well, it is a dream over having no saw. There is some annoyances taking something like that out into the backwoods. So then maybe a year or so later, I was also gifted one of these collapsible saws, which is wound up being awesome. One, it's very compact. It fits, slides into your gear fine. It is pretty light, so no snagging on anything. But if you wanted to down, say, a substantial tree, the blade is not nearly as long, and you can look pretty comical in the attempt. So it is awesome, but it has a limit when you're talking about large diameter trees. And I've got a meter stick that I just happen to have handy here. What do we got? Centimeters. So the Swede saw from first tooth to last tooth is about 70 centimeters. Which would be about 27 and a half inches. 27, so 12, 24. So we're looking 2 foot 3 inches. Whereas this collapsible, we're about 24 centimeters, nine and a half inches. So we're not hitting near that foot mark. So I thought I would want something that is kind of in between, and I was presented or bestowed with some nice gift cards. And I did some research. I know that Silky is a big name in collapsible saws, but the price ranges are quite a bit up there. And then when I saw some reviews, I saw that this Agawa, another type of collapsible saw, had great reviews, and so I went ahead and bought it. It's going to be an in-between. So, all right, gloves are off. Swede saw here, and here is the Agawa. I'll stop saying the brand, but you notice it's much more compact. We've got, a nice leather sheath for it. In my mind, it's not going to snag nearly as much. I will say with sheath, it is actually a bit more heavy than the Swede saw. It's that leather sheath. But so you got to really take that into account when you are out on the trail. Now, this is my first time taking it out of the sheath, so I'm going to have to kind of soften it up. I know there is a spare blade in this one. It's the kit that I got. And so here we go. This is the compact, collapsible Swede saw, I suppose. I have some instructions here that come along with it, and I'm just gonna pretend I don't need them, but okay, so we're getting this out. All right. And next, we have the blade come out. Okay. What I'm going to do is flip that all the way around, I believe. We're going to swing out here. And I think we go right in this slot. And then it's going to tighten itself. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. A nice tight snap. This feels like very nice in the hand. I'm going to compare our lengths here. So we're sitting at about 2/3 length. Let's find out with the measure. I think it was 21 inches. So let's see what we're hitting. So the 21, I think, is from very tip to very tip. Yes, it is. The blade, let's say from tooth to tooth, is about not quite 18 inches, 45 centimeters, 18, 45. Whereas this tooth to tooth is 24 or 9.5. So we're almost doubling the length. So we're going to be able to take down who are we? That's the way I talk to myself when I'm out in the woods. We're going to be able to take down trees of a much more substantial diameter easily. This little collapsible was a real rugged, rough tooth. They alternate on each side, but it is a thicker piece of metal, whereas this is an actual Swede saw blade, which tends to cut more like butter. Should I do a test here? We're running a bit long on the video, but I happen to have a small stick here. I don't really want to over maneuver too much, but since we're out, we might as well do one cut with it. My poor fire poker stick out back. I'm going to adjust the phone real quick. All right. Yeah, you'll see the top part of it, and I'm just going to take a small piece off the tip here. Oh yeah, this is not the soft I'm doing, since I don't have my log braced. I'm usually like up, standing on it. We'll finish it off standing. So, maybe not the greatest example of a person cutting through, because I decided to do it in the moment, and didn't really have the right sample piece of wood, but we did do our first cut through. It cut just like I would expect any Swede saw to. So I am looking forward to bringing this hybrid of length, but also to be able to take advantage of the collapsibility and use that on my next outing. And so you'll see it in future videos. Think about your saws. Think about how you like to carry them, how you like them to be able to collapse, how much you're willing to put up with size and snagging. And you can even in the comments let me know your experience with it. All right, enjoy your outdoors, folks.